ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of the Pittsburgh Piledriver podcast. This is the one and only Tiger Uppercut Bomb Tom. What's going on? Welcome. Just wanted to do a little quick announcement here. So as you guys know, this Saturday we are doing our Ask Me Anything AMA live stream whenever me and the other three schmucks from the P3 crew here go up to Clearfield for the IWC Clearfield X event. So if you haven't already, make sure to get your tickets. And well, I guess this would be the perfect time to like kind of plug the sponsors. So don't forget, IWC Clearfield X, celebrating 10 years of IWC wrestling in Clearfield. That's going on this Saturday, October the 12th. Don't forget to get your tickets if you're going to be in the Central PA area. Check it out for sure. And as always, check out the Gould Gaming Shop for your own Pittsburgh Piledriver podcast t-shirts. They are available in my section, the Casual Gaming Dads section of the Gould Gaming Shop. But anyways, that aside, coming straight to you with this announcement from downtown Dick Kick City. I'm sitting here watching AEW because I watched NXT last night, and I'm taking notes. And there's a lot that I want to discuss. And I know I mentioned to you guys whenever I did my picks the other day for Hell in a Cell that I would be doing a Sunday morning show coming up in the near future. Well, with as much good stuff as there was already to talk about with NXT from what I watched last night, and right now I had to stop and pause on the women's tag team match that was going on AEW. I already have so much that I want to talk about that I'm saying this Sunday, October the 13th, we are going to debut the very first episode of the Sunday Morning Suplex with your host, me, Tigerbomb Tom. And if the other schmucks want to join in via live, whatever, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll work them in. Who cares? Let them sleep in. I'll handle it. But I'm going to be reviewing the good and bad. And from what I see, really not any bad. Honestly, if there's going to be any bad to be found, from what I can see so far out of this AEW show or anything from what I watched in NXT, it's just going to be like little nitpicky things, honestly. But so far, so good. So we're going to cover NXT. We're going to cover AEW. And we'll cover what happens on Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow night. We'll cover that on the Sunday morning edition here of the Sunday Morning Suplex and see what happens. We'll have the first night of the draft coming up tomorrow night on SmackDown. So who knows? We could be in for what hopefully is a better show than last week. Last week's show was good, as we mentioned on the podcast, until it wasn't, which was at the very end. But I just wanted to let you guys know, Sunday Morning Suplex coming your way. We're going to say, let's go with 10:30. 10:30 Sunday mornings. Tigerbomb Tom, Sunday Morning Suplex, right here on the Pittsburgh Piledriver podcast. And if you haven't already, make sure to check us out on the varying platforms. You got us here on Facebook. You got us here on YouTube. You can listen to us on the Anchor app, Spotify, Google Podcast. You can tweet us at Pitt Piledriver. You can follow us on Instagram at Pittsburgh Piledriver Podcast. And as always, you can message your Stump the Chumps questions or any other questions or whatever you have to Pittsburgh Piledriver Podcast at gmail.com. Send in those questions for the AMA. We have a pinned post on our Facebook page. Send your questions for the AMA there in the comments. However you can get them to us, just get them to us. Get to know the P3 crew, and we'll handle that this Saturday, October the 12th. We'll get you a more definitive timeline here in the next day or two. But just keep those live notifications on, as always, for Facebook and YouTube whenever we go live. And Sunday morning, I'll see you guys for the first episode of the Sunday Morning Suplex. But just letting that come your way. And I'm going to get out of here and continue watching AEW and taking a lot of notes for you guys so I have something to review. And I'll see you all Sunday morning. This has been Tigerbomb Tom with the P3 Podcast, signing off.